State Fair with a bunch of them. This group here, there are several that are faithful that run the complete circuit. Then there are some that do not. This one does. Tim Grody, Fear the Fawn, out of Dunlap, Iowa. All right, he's Tess Hook. Now, he come into Rock Valley fourth in the points, folks. Come fourth in the points. Now, this is their first run. So this will be their first session out for them. They'll be back tonight. All right, 3:05.67.
All right,
Mitch Larson, young bunk out of Viborg, South Dakota. Now, he doesn't run with us all the time, but when we're in the North Country, he does. So here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's trying to touch that guy from Dunlap, Iowa, but we'll get a distance here in a minute. Right now, Tim Grody sits at 3:05.67. Now, the light limited pro. Okay, he goes 3:08.52, takes the lead. Let's talk about those light limited pros here for just a minute while I've got a minute. They have to be 466 cubic inch or less, 24.532 tire, the largest. Got to stay vibrations in the Blankenspore family. They've been into tractor pulling for a long, long time, and there's several of them that do it. We pulled to get some Blankenspores way back in the 80s. So here we go out of Inwood, Iowa. Good vibrations. I got her snuffed out. Nice looking Farmall tractor there. Nice and clean Farmall tractor right out of Inwood. Well, he goes 274 and 5.7, so right now that will put him number 3. Your leader yet right now still is Mitch Larson out of the great state of South Dakota, the young buck out of Viborg at 3:08 and 52. And then your first tractor out, Tim Grody, Fear the Fawn out of Dunlap at 3:05 and 67. And if I got that right, Tim was the first guy. He is associated with John Deere Corporation out of Waterloo, Iowa. I used to be associated with them folks for quite a few years. You know, I retired, Ron, but I... All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Centerview, Missouri, young man by the name of Seth Shackelford. Ah, man, snuffs her out. New tractor. Got room for improvement, but I tell you what, Shackelford boys, just hang on. They're going to pick up lots of footage through the summer.
Yeah, you made a nice pass there. Was a little nervous for him when I saw him with the hood open.
All right.
Back there in the staging area.
Okay, he moves into number 3 at 287.96. That'll take Brian Blankensport's good vibration out. See how he does here. So first hook of 2 today for this class. Keith Keyshaw, Hard Deere out of Ravenna, Nebraska. Oh, he's getting down among them. Didn't get to the flag. I could see that. Did not get to the flag. Young Buck still leads it. Yeah, he goes 295 and 70. Got to put him in a number 3 spot, folks. Good pass for Keith. Those guys also pull with Nebraska tractor pullers, pull with Nebraska Bush. So they got options. So those guys out of Ravenna, Nebraska. Ravenna's just into 2018. It's going to be Brady, Gosler, and Dad Bubba. Those guys come in here. They lead the points. They're your 2017 points winners, folks. And they've been doing quite well. Matter of fact, last year they won the Thunderbolt at Wisner, Nebraska. That's the most accumulated between the two hooks, and they had the most. So here we go out of Ute, Iowa. Brady Gosler on spare time, Generation 1 John Deere. Going after that 308. Going after that 308, not quite going to get there. Really was getting with it. Got it close. Going to be close. Well, he goes 295 and 8.4. Going to put him third. Man, I thought he had a little more in it. I really did. I really thought he was going to get her down there. Sold. It is going to Canada. So he's still running it until he gets this new rig together. Okay, getting a little later, just like Gosler's, just not trying to get that 308. They are digging her up down there now.
Over on the truck side, Fred, looks like the Dodge is going to hang on after the man that beat him last night, Keith Hammonds, comes up short at 324.38 and moves into the number 2 spot with that pass.
Yeah. Okay, John Deere out of Coleridge goes 293.55. Now, I just said that tractor pulling off the track. It's been sold. It's going to Canada. But this gentleman is not gone. He has purchased an unlimited super stock. He's waiting for parts. We are hoping to sold up for us. Here we go. They call it Rambunctious. Yeah, I try to stretch out a couple more feet. Them guys are getting in the sand dune down there, 293, 295.
On the truck side, Derek Brown with the Holland Grass Chevy went 298.43 feet.
All right, Tristan goes 295 and 25. Going to put him number 5, folks, out of Fawcett, Missouri. Out of Fawcett, Missouri. Again, I'm sitting here following all
feet.
All right, out of South Dakota, John Narjon with the Rugrat Rampage. Oh, John's getting it down there now. He finished up number 5 in the points chase for 2017. Come into Rock Valley, 9th position here in 2018. All right, that's what I kind of suspicion. He's going to go number 2 at 305 and 93 or 93. 305 and 93 goes number 2. I tell you what, there's been a lot of stuff tore up down there. John did a great job coming through there with that John Deere. Guys were having trouble at 293 on the seat. So these guys have been out running. And I'll tell you what, they run hard for a couple, 3 years, had a down year. Now they're back and going, hey, son's going to drive it. So don't count this young man out, folks. He's got plenty of power under him. The boys just opened the gate up to 305. Let's see if he can follow it. Oh, man. Travis, if he could have caught that clutch just a little sooner when that front end went down. We know what it's all about, don't we? But he's a young guy. Well, you tried putting me on there and you should have seen the mess.
Yeah, that's a rough ride right there for the driver of that tractor, I tell you.
Distance was 285 and 6.7. Man, he was going. If he wouldn't have had that pancaking going on, I'm thinking we might have had a new leader right there, folks. Worked for a farm all dealership after I got out of trade school before I went to college. And a lot of those 0826s and so forth were all gold hood demonstrators. So this is what he's trying to do with this MX. So out of West Point, Nebraska, going to be Andrew Meister. Oh, yeah. Dirt's playing with him a little bit, starting to get him to hop a little bit. It's never any good. That takes so much away. Well, he goes to this at 295.31. 295.31, folks, puts him 6. You got a pile of them in there at 293, 295. And if he would have not had the glitch here at about 235 feet when it took a leap, I'm going to say he probably lost a good 10, 20 feet on that one, Ron.
Yeah, I would say at least. With every rebound, when that tractor bounces back up in the air, those tires are losing.
Right.
Losing traction.
Here we go, Red fans. Roger Rue, one mean farmer.
Boy, that is a sharp tractor, Fred. That is a good-looking machine.
He done pushed her up there. Did he get into the 3? Now, he didn't quite clear 300, but he did go 298 and 86, so he's cleared a bunch of them. Going to put him in the number 4 spot. Now, you got to remember, if you get in the top 10 out of this, you got 22 shooting at that checkered flag this afternoon.
All right, I think we've...
Leaving Haywarden. So, Mike Hargens. Nice looking John Deere. Yeah, them guys see that gate open a little while ago with John Narajon going 305 over there.
Over here on the pickup side, we've got Eric Falk out of Springfield, Nebraska, the Nantucket Sleigh Ride Chevrolet. This truck will turn upwards of 10,000 RPM.
Okay, wild side. This is going to be Brad Lundell out of Chiron. He pulls in the light limited pro and the 9,200-pound super farm. Did he get down there? There's a lot of them just laying under the backside of 300 feet. A lot of them got a lot of 295s, 290. Yeah, that's what. 296 and 63. That's what I figured. He's right in that pile. A lot of them landing right in there. They're losing it. They're at about 250, Ron. You can see that, and the momentum's going away on those light supers at 8,500 pounds. Light limited pros, I should say.
Yeah, we're just at a standstill over on the four-wheel drive side. We're going to give Paul Tyus a little bit of time to cool off here before we have him come back up and make his pass. Looks like
6 tractor. Now, you can take some of those New Hollands, but they had to decube some of those to get there, or the cube's real small. So here we go, out of Minnow, South Dakota. Kyle Stepani. Fighting the sideline, had to jam the right brake. Did he catch 300? God, he's laying close. Close. Yeah, he goes 306 and 70. That will put him number 2 behind his cohort out of Viborg, South Dakota. Yep. And then your number 3 guy is going to be John Narajon, Rugrat Rampage, Del Rapids. So 1, 2, and 3, folks, right now comes out of the great state of South Dakota. Hey, anybody in South Dakota? For Evergreen right now, it's South Dakota, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, they're trying to build a road over there, and the dirt ain't going for it.
Yeah, definitely a pattern here in the way they're driving on this side now.
Now, more than once I've seen the super farms do that in their evenings.
Tater Wagon, Dave Walters, out of the state of Iowa in the 6th position. The Hog Wild Chevy of Adam Wilms in the 7th spot. Randy Johnson with Grizzly. Your number 8 truck, Paul Tyus, out of Texas in the 9th spot. The Rat Trap of Loretta Selbin, and your number 10 truck, Will Lamprick, out of Wisconsin.
We are green on the west track. Out of Inwood, Jonathan Wiecamp on Red Rascal. Oh, man, coming down through there now. He tried to take the track the other boys did. It caught him. It caught him big time. A 285 and 63. That's what I thought. He didn't going to clear that 90 by just kind of eyeballing the flag over here. And I always got to kind of watch that because I don't always get put in the right spot. But he is going to go number 16 of this big class of 22. There we go, folks. You got the Power Wagon taking the win, bipolar number 2. Nantucket Sleigh Rider 3, Troublemaker number 4, Taylor West. Exclusively, most generally for the Red Tractors. So here we go, folks. Going to be Mike Golda, No Excuse 2 out of Springfield, Nebraska. Right now comes in the event, number 8 in the points chase for 2018. Man, we'll get a number on him here in a minute.
All right, Fred, we're down here with Matt Strange. He is the champion of the Pro Stock 4-wheel drive division. Matt, we talked a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
In the pit area. Looks like you got
22.
that mechanical situation figured out. We talked about it. It's kind of a funny story. Hope you don't mind me telling it. But one of Matt's crew members, every time he pulls a fuel line off, he'll stuff a shot.
Okay, next up out of Dunlap, Iowa, Denny Grody on Crazy 8. Now, his son just run a while ago on the Fear of the Fawn. 303 and 31, folks. Gonna go number 5 with that tractor. And taking a look with their other tractor where they ended up with it. Fear the Fawn, their second tractor sets number 4 right now. I've got 3 yet to go. Together they pull in Madison, South Dakota during, they got big antique show up there in Prairie Village. And Constant Chaos finished up number 3 last year. Comes in here number 4 in the points race for 2018. So gals, cheer her on. This little gal can lay it down out of South Dakota. How about it, gals? Give her a round of applause. Now, they tell me every Memorial Day weekend out at the Shellham Farm, okay, 300 feet, 7,500s. But every Memorial Day weekend, for quite a few years. You can test and tune out at the Shellum Farm. And a lot of these Shellums that have ever pulled their first hook has been out at the farm, at Ellen's mom's farm. So they invite a bunch of folks up. They do a big barbecue. This is going to be Lucas Silverstein, Grandpa's Dream. Oh, yeah, he blew it down in there. He finished 6th in points for 2017. Comes into this event number 6 in the points race for 2018. Did he get into the 3? All right, he goes 300 feet and 64. He is 12 hundredths behind the last one. He goes number 7, and Constant Chaos still stays number 6. Alyssa Shellum, the mod that we're going to bring back in here in a little bit. So this is my last one, folks. Jerry Hannigan, Forever Red, out of Dunlap, Iowa. He did very well out at Manila, Iowa a while back. Oh, getting right in the pile down there. Them guys thought they got a road, but it's been kind of going away on them here the last few minutes.
So it's Tyler Meyer over on the modified tractor side goes 300.52 feet, 300.52, moves him into the number 2 spot.
Okay, 296 and 3.5. It's going to go 12 Forever Red. And get here. Okay, if you take a look, folks, you got Young Buck took the win.